and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a pretty decent size haul. Now I will go ahead and warn you all, there will be quite a few hauls. Just because I've not been on YouTube in a little while. So it's kind of a lot of things that are collective over the past months. There's going to be a lot of hauls. A lot of first impressions, a lot of videos coming your way. Some of this stuff I got right before we went on this quarantine and ordered stuff. And then I've been online shopping a lot, which is, you know, not good, not working, but yet I'm spending all my money. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. Also, let me know if you all would like to see a random purchases haul of stuff that I have bought while on quarantine. So like random quarantine haul. So from just like that's the air kicking on, sorry. From just a bunch of random places, also like a whole bunch of like Amazon purchases. Let me know if you all would like to see that. I feel like that would be kind of interesting to see what random stuff that I shouldn't be buying but am buying. Let me know. Sounds like an interesting video, because I ordered quite a bit of stuff. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump on into this haul. I got some more of the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. This is my absolute favorite. These I have as backup. I still have a half a can-ish in my drawer, so these are going to go in there as backups. It's my absolute favorite. I can't not have this in my collection, so I always have to have stocked up of it. This one I have not had in a very long time, and I was like, hey, let me add this back into my collection because I remember absolutely loving it, and I was right. This is literally just sugar in a bottle type of scent. This is the pink sugar, and I got it in the 3.4 fluid ounce. I do already have it back here. And I already broke the lid. Lovely me. I did pick up that because I remember loving it, and I haven't used it in years, so I figured I would order one. And then another fragrance purchase. This is the Givenchy Live Irresistible. It's this one right here. I do still have a little over half a bottle left, but this is just a backup because one day we got to use our employee discount online, and so I took advantage and I bought a backup of it because you can't get this in store anymore. And the only place I've been able to find it is Ulta online. So I got a backup just in case they ever discontinue it. I have a backup. So this is one of my go-to scents. And then since we're already on the train of fragrance, I did pick up another fragrance. This is the DKNY Be Delicious. This is by Donna Karan, which I never knew that. I just thought it was called DKNY. Alrighty. But it's the green apple one. I did get the, what is this, the biggest version, I think. They have a smaller one. They used to have a red one and then this green one, and I think they actually used to have like a different one. But we had it at work, and I was spraying perfumes because I was in the mood to buy perfumes. And so this used to be so popular back then, and I loved it, and it's very like fresh. It literally smells like an apple. I really enjoy it. It's perfect for like the springtime right now. It's a really good scent, and it lasts all day. I really enjoy it. Becca, the Pearl Glow Luster Glow Powder in Pure Pearl. This I think is like their newest one. It's a very beautiful shade and formula. It's not like their normal formula at all. It's more of like a very light, natural, kind of like lightly wet look. It's very smooth, very glistening. It's not like an intense shade. I mean, you could probably work it up to be like more of like a medium blonding, but it's not like a blonding one. It's more of like a natural wet look. Going on with highlighters, I got the Nobla Skin Glazing Glass Skin Highlighters. I have the shades Ozone and Privilege. I think that this is beautiful packaging. Beautiful. Ozone appears to be a little bit more intense on the skin. It's this one right here. Ozon's more of like a champagne shade, and then Privilege is more of like a rose gold duo shade. I do like the way this one looks on skin versus this one, but again, I'll have to try it on the cheeks just to see. Then I got the Bare Minerals Endless Glow Highlighter and Endless Summer Bronzer. So highlighter is free. It's more of like a champagne gold. It's right here. But this one is in the shade Warmth. They do have another one in the shade Faux, I think, which is a little bit more warm. Or this is the more warmer one. I think there's one that's a little bit more warm. I could be wrong. It's right here. So this will be a good shade for right now while I am tan. Because it looks like it's more of like a neutral warm. So can't wait to try that. It does feel like a little bit kind of like powdery, chalky. So it might go on a little bit patchy, but we'll see. Then I have 3 more bronzers. You will notice that of a lot of things I've bought multiple of the same kind of category. Like I bought a lot of perfumes, highlighters, bronzers. I can't help it. There'll be sometimes when I'll go on a kick of like buying one specific thing. Like it'll either be like shampoos or lip products or eyeshadow palettes or bronzers, highlighters, perfumes. It's a problem, and I know. So I got the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. They do have a milk chocolate, and then they do have a deeper chocolate than this one. But this is the medium toned one. Everyone and their mother used to have this. I have only ever had a mini, like, deluxe sample of like the milk chocolate shade. And that's it. I've never actually owned a full size, so I was like, now's the time to get it. So I got the chocolate shade. This is more of like a cool tone, more of like a contour shade. And I can use this when I am fair as well as when I am tan now. This shade right here, but it is more of a cool toned shade. Then I got the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Bronzed Bondi. This I have used. I do really enjoy this formula. It's very soft. I did use this when I was more pale, but it looks like it would still match me now. It's more of a neutral tone, so it'll be more of like a contour or like a bronzer. Right here. But it's a very beautiful formula, and it is one of my favorites just because it's like very, has like a sheen to it. It's very natural, very pretty on the skin. And then I got a backup of my Chanel Soleil Tan Day Chanel. Because I am just about out of mine. So I have my backup I've already got over there. I took it out of the box because I am almost out of mine. And I had to have a backup of it because it's my favorite cream bronzer ever. But I can't use it when I am super, super tan like this because it's basically non-existent. So I can only use it when I am fair light. So I got another Tarte Shape Tape in the shade 22N Light Neutral. Which I have actually lost. Because I have my super, super fair shade and then my tan shade. And then I bought this one, and I've always been the type that I will take it out of its packaging, put the actual product into my collection, and then put the packaging back in a box or the bag so that way I can do a haul with it. So I've always took it out of the packaging. I have absolutely no idea where it's at, and I can actually use, or I could have been using it, but instead of been having to mix the two. Because I have absolutely no idea where it's at. And it's making me very sad because I literally just bought it and I don't want to have to. I probably used it once, maybe twice, and I'm like, I don't want to have to go buy a whole another one. Then I have the MAC Studio Sculpt foundation. I've heard for years that this is supposed to be amazing for dry skin. But of my first impression, I did not like it. It kind of broke up. It looked patchy. from what I remember, because it's been about a month since I've used it. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. So let me know your thoughts if you've tried it, what you used to make it work. But I've only used it once, so I have to wait till I lose my tan, and I'm going to try and play with it a little bit more. But I want to love it. I want to love it because everyone out there said it's supposed to be amazing for dry skin. So I don't know. We'll try. Let me know your thoughts. And then I have a whole bunch of MAC lippies. So we'll start with these two. These are the newest products to MAC. These are the Pat and Paint lip lacquers. I did get these two sent to me in gratis. The first one is in Slick Flick, which is like a beautiful shade for right now. Like a muted strawberry shade. And then this one was beautiful for the winter time. It's kind of like a deep, vampy, like plum cranberry shade. And these are a really, really beautiful formula. I do suggest using them like with a lip line first. And then chopping it and then kind of using like your finger to rub it in. Don't just apply and then go on because it can kind of get a little bit messy. But these are beautiful because they do stain. But then they're like an intense hybrid gloss formula. So I really, really do enjoy these. There are two shades I want to pick up on my own. Oh, and I did get this one sent in gratis too. This is Fresh Brew. This is like one of my go-to nudes. Let's see. It's very cool toned. More of like a gray nude. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. And then I also got the shade Hug Me. Again, another nude, but this one is more of like a light pinky nude. Then I also got Midi Mauve, which is actually very, well, kind of similar. When I'm pale, they look similar. But now that I'm tan in the undertones, it doesn't look the same at all. Midi Mauve is more of like a pinky purple. So Sexy, which again is more of a brown tone or brown cool tone to nude. Here. Oh, love this shade. And then the last lipstick is Verve, which I've not actually used this one on the lips yet. But I did want some more vampy colors from MAC in my collection. This is more of like a purple toned brown. Definitely a beautiful shade for the fall time, and it is more cool toned. And then I got the Maybelline Hyper Easy liquid eyeliner pen, and this is in the shade Pitch Black. I really, really, really like this eyeliner. Yeah, it is a brush tip, which is something I don't normally go for. I normally go for a felt tip, but this stays on. It's very black. It just glides on very smooth. It has like a tiny little applicator. It's very black, goes on smooth, lasts all day. It's a very, very good liquid eyeliner from the drugstore. And then now onto the eyeshadow palettes. I'll just go ahead and show you these Morphe ones, and then I'll show you the other ones. So I got the Morphe Stunning Vibes, 35V Stunning Vibes. Has your more neutral shades over here. It's more of like a neutral cool toned palette, and then it has like your berries and then like these light orangey shades right here, but purples and blues. This caught my eye because I don't really have a lot of blues in my collection, and so I just overall really enjoyed the look of this palette and can't wait to use it. 35M Boss Mood. Again, same thing. I bought this because I don't really have a lot of these shades in my collection, so you don't really even have like you have a couple like basic everyday type shades. They're not very light, but you have like your deeper shades right here, but you have your purples, pinks, but then you have like all of these like green tones. Like you have some like yellow tones as well, but you mainly have more of like the green tones, which again, something I don't have in my collection. And then I have the Jeffree Star Conspiracy and Mini Controversy, the Controversy, which you've all seen. And then these, which this is my first like boxed palette from Jeffree Star. I do want to pick up his Blue Blood and Red Blood palettes. But that was everything, you all. I hope that you all enjoyed. If there's anything that you want me to do a separate video on, a review, a first impressions of, and that you want me to include in it, let me know. Other things that you want me to, like other videos that you want to see. Do look for more hauls because there's a whole bunch coming your way over the next short time frame. But I really hope that you all enjoyed. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, hit the bell for notifications. But I hope that you all enjoyed. Have a wonderful, amazing day, and can't wait to see you all in my next video. Bye, everyone.